I love about playing new music and about going to new music concerts is the fact that I can walk into a concert and have literally no idea what I'm going to hear.
I am always interested in what a performer or a group of performers brings to my piece.
Bringing that to life is always a special occasion.
As much as possible, we want to give our performers the opportunity to work side by side with the composers. Many of the pieces that we have on our concerts are world premieres, and a number of those are, in fact, written for the performers.
A very, very, very slow groove.
You look at the music and you realize, I have no idea what the end result is going to be. You can't go and listen to the leading violists of today on YouTube perform their interpretations of the standards. You realize that it's up to you what this music is going to sound like. Marti has this one note that I want to ask her about because it's a harmonic. And she wants it sol tasto, which is not where you usually play harmonics. It doesn't come out as well, and she also wants it vibrated. So what's up with that sound? It's not a typical sound.
Bits of it start to float off into the ether. You have to try to represent that by playing notes that may not have the same sort of conventionally beautiful tone quality that you've had before, or even unconventionally beautiful, or even conventionally not beautiful.
I can ask her what in the world she was thinking when she asked me to play a harmonic sol tasto with molto vibrato.
When you paint, you eliminate the middle person. When you paint, you put the paint on the canvas and there's your picture. When you compose, and then, unless you're playing it yourself, which I do sometimes, you give it to another person or another ensemble, and then they have to interpret what you've done. It's supposed to sound hard and labored and scary and shocking and difficult. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to not have the ease and effortlessness of the opening, definitely. It should be growly. Growly's good.
What we're trying to do with Equilibrium is provide a venue for composers living in Boston, in the New England area, and beyond, but really emphasizing this local idea. Hearing these composers that you don't get to hear that often outside of this region. We've got a concert featuring the Equilibrium Ensemble, all works by some well-established local composers who aren't heard enough. Another big project that we're working on is the Hyman Bloom Project, which is an ongoing series of concerts and events that we began last season. This project is based on the artwork of the late Boston Expressionist painter Hyman Bloom.
Being able to work so directly under the shadow of, or in the shadow really, of an artist of Bloom's caliber is inspirational and rather daunting, actually. So my work, leg, I chose the painting of a severed leg. My work was focused more on attempting to recreate these same colors through the use of harmony and timbre.
Boston has a lot of great artists working here, and being able to present these composers and these performers who we don't get to hear outside of our region really will help to build and strengthen and grow the artistic and musical community in our area. And that's one of the goals that Equilibrium is working towards.
It's really helped me network with other artists, composers, musicians that I would not have met before.
The other thing that we think is very important about music is that it's essentially a social project, and you can't make music by yourself.
So far we've been very successful getting a broader audience to our concerts, and what's been really exciting, really positive, is that a lot of them have come back for repeat concerts. And I think that shows that there's a need for this kind of project.
But the bottom line is it's incredibly exciting to hear what you've slaved over for sometimes as long as a year realized by musicians.
I think that's the best part of the whole process, is to actually just hear it and see the piece come to life.
We have a group of composers and performers who are truly passionate about what they do.
That's one of the things that we want to do, is to really help build a community of people who can create something that's more than the sum of its parts.